Guys, welcome in to a brand new Nuzlocke here on the Lucky Porygon channel. I can't wait to jump into this, but first, we're just gonna enjoy the beginning of this game. As we get into this, guys, I do want to assure you, if you would like to be nicknamed after a Pokemon, we've got some really fun things that are going to be happening through this run. We'll talk about that in a minute, but please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you do, of course, you will be entered randomly for a chance to be named after a Pokemon, but I can't wait, guys. We'll talk about all the rules in a second, but first, look at this. I absolutely loved Oros. I know some people had some strong opinions on it, both good and bad. Personally, I loved it. I thought it was a really good remake. It was really, really fun. But let me know what you guys think as we hop into this. This is Alpha Sapphire, guys, and I cannot wait. It's going to be an absolute blast. All right, we did it. Guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I can't wait to jump into this. All right, so this is a hardcore randomized Nuzlocke. As you guys know here on the channel, that means if you... Oh, this is the best part. Hold on. Not even gonna talk. I love that. Okay, that's such a cool little callback. Sorry, I had to do that. That's one of my favorite things. As we get through the intro here, guys, of course, as I said, randomized hardcore Nuzlocke. That does mean all the random all the Pokemon we'll see in the wild are random. All trainers Pokemon are also random. Now, I believe in the settings, what I also did was make every trainer type themed. That also makes every gym type themed. We'll see if we get through that, if that's correct. Being that this is a hardcore Nuzlocke, we do, of course, have a level cap. We have to play on set mode, and no items in battle unless they are held items. So we are pretty well restricted in that regard, but there's some additional stuff that we're going to talk about, and I cannot wait. But we're also going to have randomized abilities. I don't think I mentioned that. But guys, as we jump in, you'll notice something. I've got a little binder here. And in this binder, we have every route pre-labeled in the game. Okay, there's I don't know exactly how many. There's a handful. I've got a tracker that I'm going to be using as we go through this, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make this a challenge against you guys. So I'm gonna make up the ante, we'll say. Let's get our name in here. Of course, we are Lucky. Dude, oh, I cannot wait. So we are upping the ante this time around. Here's what's gonna happen. Every time we catch, we do have to catch the Pokemon on our subsequent route, wherever it might be, I'm actually going to, with my own money, purchase a card representing that Pokemon, and in turn, representing you guys, because of course we're nicknaming every single encounter after you guys. Now here is where the challenge comes in. If I win this Nuzlocke, that's right, I am gonna keep the binder. However, if at any point we lose this challenge, I have to give it away to one of you guys. Now we'll talk about how that's going to happen, of course, once that comes up. If it comes up, let's be honest, I'm very good at this game. But we are going to see if that actually happens. Now, again, all you have to do to be entered into that is basically just comment, subscribe. It does have to be a subscriber, but if you comment on the videos, that kind of stuff, that's kind of how I'm going to be picking it. It's going to be at random, don't stress. It might even just be like I pull the list of subscribers and do it at random, but I do want to make sure it's somebody who is participating in the series. So definitely keep that in mind if you want to be a part of this, and if you want to win the binder. A, I have to lose, but B, you do have to participate in the series. Now, as I'm saying this, we are creeping up, at least at the time of recording, on 2,000 subscribers. A huge milestone for this channel, especially in such a short amount of time. And guys, this is a really small way of giving back to you guys, hopefully. I just want to say a huge thank you. This is a really fun opportunity because I lose so many of the Nuzlocks. You guys will probably, one of you guys will probably end up with the binder, and I'm really excited about that. I will, of course, write in I'm going to keep those little note cards in, which are, again, all the areas in the game that we can catch a Pokemon. I'm going to do my best to get most of them, if not all of them. I don't know 100% if we'll get all of them, but worst case scenario, I think we can do a few extra episodes if we win the Nuzlocke to kind of finish it out or something along those lines. But all that to say, I want to make sure that I write the username of each Pokemon that we've named somebody after in the binder, so that way you guys actually, whoever gets it, can look back on it and see all the other community members that were a part of this run, who made it what it is and who make this channel what it is. It's really amazing to see you guys, so thank you so much. Again, this is one of my favorite remakes. I love this game. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, guys, and we are finally jumping in. Ooh, I have a little allergy stuff going on today, but all that to say, guys, we of course have to get our starter today, and I'm very excited about that. Who's it gonna be? First, we gotta go talk to May. We are gonna have a nice, relaxing time in this series, guys. We've been playing Pokemon Y, and it's been one of my favorite thus far. I don't know when this is actually going to release, and I don't know how often I'm gonna do these, because I also want to make sure I'm updating you guys on the cards that we pull. That's going to be somewhat random. It's just when I get them in, I'll probably do a quick filler video either at the beginning or the end of each episode so that you guys can see what cards we actually pick up. Obviously, at the beginning of this first episode, we're not going to see any cards go into the binder, but I will be picking them out after this episode and, of course, purchasing them for the binder. And we'll go over them as we go through. I've even got some blue sleeves coming in this week that I'm really excited about because it matches the Alpha Sapphire game. It's just... I'm doing my best to make this one really fun and interactive for you guys, so thank you. Seriously, guys, this channel has been an absolute blast. It's been sort of a pride and joy for me, and I can't wait because we're about to figure out what our randomized starter is. Again, randomized abilities, randomized starter completely. We have no clue what it will be, and I'm very nervous because it could make or break the run right out the gate, which is a little scary. So let's see what we get. Oh, interesting. Okay. So here's the thing, again, randomized ability. I'm not upset by any of these, actually. I kind of like all of these. This is probably my least favorite. I'm sorry for any Minccino or Cinccino lovers out there. Probably not gonna make it on the squad. I'll also say Azumarill, without the huge power ability, not that great, in my opinion. Now, of course, it could have some amazing ability that I don't like, Lightning Rod or something, which would be really good, but we don't know. That's a bit of a gamble. To me, it feels like an easy Gorbis, which I like this mon a lot, actually. It's a very good, very strong special attacker, and if I'm not mistaken, it's pretty quick. So we are gonna see what we got here, and of course, we will have to choose a nickname, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Oh. The first Pokemon, guys, this is gonna have to go in the binder. That's the fun of this. Now, worth noting, until we get Pokeballs, we don't lose the Nuzlocke here. This has a Firestone, which is kind of incredible, and the Mummy ability, that's not that great, but that's okay. I am happy to have a Gorbis on the team. It is a female, so we'll keep that in mind. And we already have Confusion. Dude, let's go. Gorbis is great. I'm actually pretty stoked about Gorbis. I never really get to use one because it's it's just not one that I see very often, but it's a strong mon. Without a doubt, it is a strong Pokemon. So welcome to the team. We got to figure out a nickname for you. Who is it going to be? Dude, I'm so stoked for this run. I'm stoked for the binder. I like that there is something on the line between you guys and myself. I like that one of you guys could get lucky and get a free binder of cards out of this. I love that I get to collect a binder representing you guys as part of this. It's just so fun. This is gonna be an absolute blast, guys. All right, let's head back to the lab. Professor Birch, take us there, my friend, and let's see what we can get. Oh, dude, yeah, this is perfect. I've got a great name. A fantastic name. I really wish we had an Ariel subscribed because this feels like a really perfect mermaid name. But that's okay. We've got a good one here, I think. All right, guys, it is not a Trico. Yes, I would love to give a nickname to you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we are naming this amazing starter choice Angel. Now, this is for a relatively new subscriber, Josie Angel He. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm so sorry if I'm not. They only subscribed a handful of weeks ago, and it's been an absolute blast. Thank you so much. They've already been commenting on some of the other Nuzlockes, and that means the world to me. So thank you so much, Angel. Welcome to the squad, and welcome to the binder. I will pick out a card for you, of course. We'll make sure we add that in. Cannot wait. So stoked. All right, guys, with that, we're going to train up Angel here a little bit because, of course, we do have a battle with May coming up very shortly. And I actually don't know what Pokemon she's going to have. It's either going to be, you know, Azumarill or the Minccino. Kind of hoping for the Minccino because it'll be a super easy one, but that is okay. We do want to get like Water Pulse. Even just Water Gun would be amazing. Whirlpool doing the trick here, though. I'm not going to lie, that was pretty solid. Not quite a full level. Let's see if we can get one or two on here. And this is a good idea too, because we get to scout out some of the Pokemon that we might actually be able to catch that could be one of you guys. Guys, we could get a Mega Gyarados. This is interesting. Oh, it's dark, isn't it? Hey, I want to run. Does have that mummy ability. It has static. Static Mega Gyarados. So guys, this is a really great opportunity to let you know. Legendaries and Megas, I'm only allowing myself one on my team at a time. We can have one of each, but we can't have more than one of each. We can find Megas like that in the wild, and they will absolutely retain their form, which is really exciting. That's going to make it really fun as we go through this. Again, guys, we can't lose the lock at this point. We don't have Pokeballs. I was just hoping to get a level at least on Angel. So we can get up there just a little bit and see what we can do. Guys, let's just quickly heal up. We'll get I think we get a potion from this dude. Am I right? Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I really do love this game though. It's something about the X and Y Oros era of like 3DS games that came out. They hit I don't know. They hit a vibe. They hit a vibe. And I love that. I think it's so fun. And it's great to see these games that like, I don't know, they look pretty good for these games. And especially at the time, I think they were making big strides. And so for me, this is a really cool, pivotal time in the history of the franchise that just made it really fun. And so it's great to see these games back and randomized. And hopefully we can find some amazing Pokemon here, guys. I would love that Luxray, honestly, from a typing standpoint. It'd be super helpful to have. Mega Gyarados obviously would be awesome as well, don't get me wrong. But it is a duplicate typing. Not one I'm upset about. Oh my god. I am terrified of this thing. I'm absolutely terrified of this thing. I think it will only have confusion, but it is a Mewtwo. So we're gonna get that residual damage off here, and I think we're just gonna Whirlpool again. I'm also, oh no, it disabled us. I'm also realizing my crop is a little off. You guys can't see the experience bar here. We may just run with that, but I do apologize. Safeguard, okay. Let's get confusion. It's not gonna do that much, but it's okay. Whirlpool coming in clutch. So one more turn might do it. Disable can't work. Already got disabled once. There we go. Now this might actually just be a level. That's a Mewtwo. 131 experience. Angel getting to level 6. Look how beautiful Angel is. I love that. Awesome. Guys, we might just head into the battle. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We can do it. I'm not worried. We totally got this. I gotta take these risks. Not that this is a risk again, we can't lose yet, but when we get into it, I'm gonna have to take these risks because I kind of, in a weird way, it would hurt to lose the binder, but it'd feel really good to give it to one of you guys. So, you know, we'll trade off. We'll figure out what we need to do here. All right, here's the Azumarill. I was kind of hoping for the Minccino because I do think it'd be easier to take down, but it's totally fine. I'm gonna hit the Whirlpool first, get some residual off, even though it's probably not a lot. I think it's probably helpful to go ahead and get that going. Does take a tackle pretty well. It has Serene Grace. Oh, I kind of wish we had taken the Azumarill now. Dang. Serene Grace. I think the mummy ability could weirdly be useful, but I think it's kind of just bad. It does take away the opponent's ability though, which is kind of useful, but you know, it's not that exciting. It's just kind of a negative ability for them, which is fine. Beat May the first try, 202 XP. That is putting us up to level 7. Love it. Angel doing the most. Look at May, dude. I don't know. This game just looks good and it's just fun. So she heals up Armands. That's really nice. I say Armands. She heals up Angel, which is really nice. All right. So we get to head back. I do want to see if we can at least get 1 or 2 encounters today. I think that's definitely the goal. We are level 7 now, so I feel pretty confident that we should be able to get some encounters and not kill them. And also not die, to be clear. But we shall see. All right. Let's make our way back to the lab, guys. Back to the lab again. Shouldn't have said what I just said, but it's fine. All right, guys, let's do it. This is where we get the Pokedex. We're gonna get the Pokeballs as well. This is gonna make all the difference, guys. Here we go. This is the start. This is the official start. Can you believe it? Got our Pokeballs. Yes, the Nuzlock's begun. Let's do it. You know what I also need to do? Let's go ahead and take that Firestone, just so I don't forget. That's super helpful. If we get I mean, there are a lot of Pokemon that evolve with Stone Evo, and in a randomized Nuzlocke like this, it's a lot better because you can just find the stuff that you need. I should have mentioned, and I don't think I did, items are randomized as well. So we're gonna be hopefully finding some really crazy items along the way. Every once in a while, you get really lucky with like a Master Ball, something like that. I haven't had the best of luck with that recently, but normally I usually get 1 or 2 in just the wild of the game, which is pretty fun. All right, gives you that guaranteed catch. Gotta love that. And a Nuzlocke, man, you gotta have it. Now, if we miss an encounter, by the way, guys, we are not gonna be adding that Pokemon to the binder, just as a heads up. I'm just gonna mark it missed, and we unfortunately will lose it. But that's okay. I am allowing so many restarts on this as well, depending on how this goes. This is so good. I'm so worried we're just gonna die. And it's Cute Charm. That's actually not a bad ability. I will take it. This should not do. Please don't confuse. Oh my God. This is a Mega Sceptile. We have 10 shots at this, guys. I'm using them all. We have to. Come on. 1, 2. Come on. First try? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. We add a Mega Sceptile to the binder. I assume there's a card for Mega Sceptile. I'm sure there is. All right, we have to nickname this. I'm calling out my friend. We're gonna nickname this one. Oh, it's a female. Aw, dang. Not that that's bad. I definitely had a different name picked out. You know what? We're gonna go with Claire, one of the longtime subscribers here on the channel, and is an absolute sweetheart. She has been so nice throughout these runs. She's also helped us out a little bit with some really good, just general knowledge of the game. So Claire, thank you so much. Let's check out Claire. Dude. So it did have Absorb. That's fascinating. So raising speed, lowering special defense, but this thing is going to be a monster. That is such a good Pokemon, and it is added to the squad. Now, one thing I do kind of want to try and do is add the card that we do add to the binder. I kind of want to use that card art in the run. We'll see how well that works out. Sometimes they don't, like, depending on the quality of them, that kind of stuff doesn't always work out very well. But we'll see how that goes. Can I just not do this? Swag. All right, guys, We're only at 20 minutes, which does mean we're gonna at least get these other 2 encounters, I think. But we definitely need to grab some extra Pokeballs. Dude, these first couple routes are cracked. There were 2, we've seen 2 Megas so far. We've seen a Mewtwo. Like, this is before we've even started the game. All right. I just can't believe we actually caught that. All right, let's go ahead and grab 10 more of you. Fantastic. And guys, it's time. Let's go see what we can get on route, I believe it's 103. Yeah. All right. Come on, be awesome. Please be awesome. A Malamar, actually pretty cool. I like Malamar a lot. I think this is a really cool Pokemon. I don't know. Yeah, I'm bad with typings, guys. You know this. It's not a surprise. It has Magic Bounce, dude. This would be so good. Okay. Whirlpool is a bit risky, but I think we have to go for it here. I don't think we have much of a choice. Okay. Dang. Well, our first missed encounter. Oh, I was kind of stoked about Malamar. A Magic Bounce Malamar is really good. Well, unfortunately, that is a missed encounter, guys. That's gonna go in the binder as missed. No Malamar added to the squad. Look at the Wingull. No Malamar added to the squad today, but that's okay. We got one more right here. Let's see what it's gonna be. A Skorupi. Okay, I will take it. I will absolutely take it. Now, how do we not kill it? One thing to note as well, guys, we are adding to the binder the exact Pokemon we catch, not an evolution. So in this case, we are gonna add specifically Skorupi if we catch the Skorupi. I'm just gonna shoot for it and see if we can catch it. It's only level 3. It shook 3 times. I feel like we can do it. I'm just gonna try a couple of Pokeballs, and if we don't catch it, then we'll maybe swap and do something. But I don't think Gorbis here, or Angel, excuse me, can attack this thing. I think it will just straight up kill it. All right, now I can use the name. Because this is a male, I'm definitely going with it. And they're gonna be so stoked about it. No, they're not. But I want to highlight this person because they called me out, as they should, and I'm stoked that they've stuck around and had a good time in this this channel. So let's. I don't love doing. Oh, we can't be switched. Oh, it has a trapping ability. I can't touch this thing. All right, we just have to throw some balls, man. It's worth it. I'm gonna throw as many as I need to, I think. I don't know what level Skorupi evolves, actually. Let's see. Level 40. Okay, well, we got a while. But I definitely want this. I mean, every mon is so crucial, and especially going into the binder and putting more and more on the line here, we gotta try for it. Dude. What I might do also, just as a quick heads up, I may kind of record a few episodes, do one bulk order of cards, and then we'll kind of go over them at the beginning or the end, like I said, of a future episode where we can kind of all go through and look at what's been added, that kind of stuff. But I think that's going to be a really good way to do it. I haven't, truthfully, I'm kind of figuring this series out a little bit as I go. I spent a lot of time on the graphics and that kind of stuff. Like, I love this layout. I think the background's so sick. But I didn't spend that much time on the planning, so we're gonna learn a little bit together. It's gonna be great. All right, so this might work. Yes, so Mummy actually does trigger here. Now we can swap, which is huge. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's throw Claire out. So again, I do want to mention, because we're probably not going to get there this episode, but in the next episode, I think we probably will find some trainer battles in this route specifically. As we get there, I just want to mention that I think, if I remember correctly, I think I did use type-themed trainers. So reiterating that, that just means that if we fight a trainer and their first Pokemon's a primary water type, most likely all of their Pokemon will be water type. And I like that. It adds a bit of a type challenge because we kind of have to know and do really, really well with our type coverage in this series. If I did that correctly. Dude, we cannot. This is such a weird, like this shouldn't be this difficult, right? I just don't think, I mean, maybe Whirlpool, but I don't think I could go for the, I don't want to miss more encounters. You know what I also need to do is put it on set mode. That's really important. We'll make sure we do that as we head back to the Pokemon Center after this. There we go. All right. We are going to nickname this after a good friend of the channel, been a long time subscriber, probably the first person to really call me out. Again, as they should have. Also, let me be clear, they were not rude in doing so. Please don't be rude. But we're gonna nickname this after Salmon Jam. And Sam, we're doing what you told me not to do. You're Saman. Welcome to the squad, bud. So stoked to have you. I love it. All right, let's go heal up. Let's make sure we are on set mode, guys. And I think at this point, we might have to end the episode, which does mean in the next episode, I may do just a little, very, very light training. I'm not gonna get everybody super high level, but I do wanna get us up to a reasonable level so we can fight some of these trainers that are upcoming. I think it's gonna be a really good time, guys. Of course, I will be ordering cards for this, and you guys will see those as we get them, but I can't wait. I love you guys so much. I really hope you enjoy what is a brand new, very fun challenge for this series. If you are, of course, leave some love down below. And if you want to win the binder, A, I gotta lose, but B, you do have to be subscribed and taking part in the series. So definitely make sure you're doing so. Until the next time though, guys, I don't know when the episode schedule is going to be yet. I'm going to see how many I can get recorded first and then we'll release, but I will have a schedule down below if you're interested. So until then, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you soon.